I multi-tier and I differentiate for the music classroom, because every music classroom, no matter what stage, has different capabilities, and you need to make sure that you've got in place work for the gifted students and work for the struggling students. So the way I approach it is to be positive. I'm always very positive in the classroom, and I give praise, and I also am not afraid to teach my students about critical appraisal and about learning how to improve on your work. So nothing's ever perfect, and they know that, but they also know that I'll bring honesty and fairness to my critical appraisal, and I'll always give them some options on how to improve for future. I think professionally, there's two things that I would really like to do for my career as a music teacher. I'd really like to do the ORF program and complete all of those training in that area. I went to a 2-day conference a couple of years ago with Richard Gill, and it was amazing. And I think that I would really like to extend that ORF knowledge, so bringing it back to where it all began. And then the other thing I'd like to do is the entertainment course. So, which is, both those things aren't small, accomplishments. They're quite lengthy to attain, and would take a lot of organisation and a lot of work. And at this stage of my life, with my young family, I'm not able to do that. But that is definitely something that I want to achieve for my my teaching in the music classroom. When I started teaching music, I think I was something like 21. Now, that's, not much older than the oldest people that you're teaching in the classroom. So I'm much older than that now, and so I would hope that I was wiser in my approach in the classroom, and that students are able to respect me and the respect back. I always felt that was the case, but I find that students aren't pushing the boundaries or challenging as much now. So classroom management is much easier now than it was, 19 years ago. Absolutely, technology's changed. We do everything via OneNote now. However, I would say that in the music classroom, the comparison to what it has been is not that much different. The students still get on the instruments. We're still very privileged at our school to have enough instruments for students to have nearly one-to-one keyboards, one-to-one guitars, and the big assessment task that we use technology in is our composition, and the platforms obviously are far and wide, and we will probably experiment with different platforms every year, and the students bring a lot to that table. They know a lot more than what we've been skilled in, and they're up to date with a lot more platforms that we can experiment with in that area of composition. And I'm happy to listen to students and their ideas and incorporate that into the assessment task. So that's one assessment task and learning area that we continue to develop. I find our performance much the same. I will still write the music on the board, on the manuscript board, because the kids need to learn that way, but I'll have it in their OneNote so they can see the manuscript, and they'll write it in MuseScore, and which is our technology composition pathway that we use. So I kind of incorporate them all together. Yes, it has changed, but if you were to get rid of computers, it wouldn't be a problem in the music classroom. I would say, when you're starting out in your career as a music teacher, do not be afraid to say no. Don't be that yes person, because you set the bench really high. Yes, do lots of things. Don't be afraid to try different things and ask for advice. and say, I'm struggling if you're struggling. That's the advice.